What's going on, you guys? And today I'm bringing you guys a brand new video. It's not going to be a sit down video if you guys were probably wondering that. My hair is a fucking mess. Don't worry about my hair, but I'm bringing you guys a story time video. Yes, I'm going to be starting a story time series, and I put it up on Instagram, but I asked if I should start a story time series, and most people said yes. Not a lot of people said no, and that's a good thing. So I'm starting a story time video on this channel for like the very first time. And this first, sorry guys, I'm sick. Bear with me. The first story that I'm going to be sharing with you guys is the time I got arrested. And knowing me, I hate talking about this. And you know what? I'm doing this video for you guys because obviously I've been doing this since I don't even know how many months, and I might as well just share my life with you as I've been doing for the past however months I've been. So, yeah, this is the story, the time I've got arrested, and I hope you guys enjoy this story. So, I am back, and the story all comes down to it's mostly like dumb, to be honest, and like it's not something you should be like, it's not something you should like fool around with. Like, being arrested is not something you should be proud of. Literally, I wasn't proud of it. No one was. But it all started when I was hanging out with multiple friends. Like, I'm gonna say like 5 or 4. I don't know. I forgot. That's why I don't like care about it. But I was hanging out with them, and apparently I got accused of doing something that I really didn't do. And like a lot of people, as in like my friends, even my brother, as you guys know, my brother, you guys should know him, he even said that I didn't do none. So it's crazy. But the thing that the cops thought that I did was I keyed a car or some shit. They supposedly think that. So I was out with my friends, and it was raining that day, and apparently I got caught doing something I didn't do, and so did he, and all my friends had to like sit down on a curb, like you know how like cops be coming over, they have to talk to you one by one. So yeah, they had to the cops had to sit me down on the curb and everyone else, and from there on it was like terrifying and tragic because I didn't know that I was gonna get arrested at all in my life, because I thought I'm a good fucking kid, and like it's just crazy knowing that you're getting arrested at the age of I think 15 or 16, I forgot, I think, yeah. But anyways, we're sitting on the curb and the cops just came, but I was getting ready to leave and like leave like the area because I didn't want to go home, so it don't even matter. But the cops came and they said to me, "Oh, stay near my car," and literally look down the street and tell me what you say. And I was like thinking in my head, does these cops think I'm high or something? Because I don't get high. Never. But they were probably thinking I was high, so I looked down the street and they were saying, tell me what car is that down there? Like, they were like thinking I was high, and I was like, what car? Which one? And they wouldn't listen. And then they was like, turn around, you know what, just turn around. And they handcuffed me and they put me in the car, and like it was crazy because my brother was crying because he didn't want me getting arrested. He didn't never seen a day in his life knowing that he was gonna thank them or his brother getting arrested, as in like me. And he called my mom. He was on the phone with my mom. He was like, "Oh, Adam just got arrested," crying and all that. Well, I was yelling at him. I was like, "Right, just call mom. Just call mom." And literally tell her that I'm getting arrested. And he did. And since then, I was in the car. I was already on my way to like to get my fingerprints and everything, whatever. Because I know I ain't doing nothing, so it's whatever. So I got my fingerprints, and they took me to get my picture taken. And he apparently, the one kid that I was with got his picture taken, got his fingerprints taken. And what else happened? Oh, after we got our picture taken and everything, one cop came out and literally said, "Oh, why didn't you run from them? Like, run from the cops?" And I was like, I said to them, I was like, obviously I won't do that because I was raised right. I was raised not to run from a cop, because if you run from a cop, you get more in trouble." And he was like, "Oh," and I was like, "Yeah, I was raised actually right. Like, the fuck? Like, these cops are stupid." But after I got done the fingerprints and after he said that, I was in a holding cell, or I went to a holding cell with handcuffs from behind my back still. Hurt my wrist and everything. I had a like bruise on my wrist. Good thing I wasn't like going to jail and like staying there for a long ass time, you know, because barely I didn't do nothing. So I had my hands behind my back in a holding cell, and think I've waited for an hour and a half till my dad came. My dad was like off the wall. Like, let me just tell you, he was like yelling. He wasn't like yelling, but like when he got there, his face expression, oh my Jesus. Let me tell you, his face was like, why the fuck did you just do that? Or why? And he came and picked me up. Oh, so tired. He came and picked me up, and we got in the car, and see all my other friends before like all this, like before I got in the car and everything, like to go home with my dad. All my friends were with my brother at my house. This is what he told me. They were talking about how I didn't do nothing and the other kid did. And apparently everyone was crying, like all my friends, my brother, and my family. And I didn't like want that day to happen at all. Like, it's crazy. And literally when I tell you my mom was like upset, yeah, it's never something you should do in life, and upset your mom. Like, you shouldn't be able to upset your mom and knowing that her son's going to jail or getting arrested for some stupid shit that he didn't even do or did do or anything. But seeing her face, it was just too much to handle. Let me tell you that. It was too much to handle. But when I got home with my dad, he was just telling me on the way in the car, when I was in the car with him, he was just like saying, "Let this be a warning, because I don't want you getting arrested again, and now you know that what will happen if you got arrested and everything." So I was like, "Yeah, I know, Dad, this won't happen again." And he was like, "It better not." And I said to him, How is mom doing?" He was like, "She was crying when I was coming up to pick you up." And I was like, damn, I'm in very big trouble. Like, big trouble. So when he dropped me off, which is when we got home, I went in and I'm like, "Hi, Mom." And she looked at me and she was like, you know how like when your parents look at you and like, you know you did something wrong and you should never done it? That's how she looked at me. And she was like, "Give me your phone." So she took my phone. I couldn't even go on my phone for like weeks or a month, I forgot. and like I was helpless without a phone. Like I couldn't do nothing. And I remember, I'm so sorry that I'm yawning and not that I'm sick. I've been sick for 2 weeks now. But she took my phone and I couldn't go on it. And then one day she decided to give me my phone back. And I don't know why, but like at least she gave me my phone back. But after all of this stuff that happened, I went to court and they told me to do community service for like the next, I forgot how many days. And I had to write letters to the troops and everything and like send them out. And let me tell you, writing is not a good thing that I like doing. I hate writing for like hours and hours and hours. Like I hate writing in school. Like it's too much. But I had to write letters to the troops and then send them out. And then after that, I had to keep going to like to this. I had to keep going to my probation officer because I was put on probation. And I've kept on paying of what I owed the people that they really thought I did something to their car. So I owed like, I forgot how much money, probably 1,000 something, I don't know. But I kept on paying it, and once it was paid off and everything, they told me after it's paid off that they will erase everything of what happened. Even my criminal, like, it was a record, so they erased it all. And that's basically mostly what happened when I got arrested. And that'll be the last time I ever got arrested because, let's face it, it's not a joke at all. And I don't want to disappoint my family anymore knowing that they think their kid is like fucked up and that'll do bad shit and get arrested and can't hang out with their friends anymore or some shit. So yeah, that is the end of the story. And it's crazy, let me tell you that. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I certainly enjoyed telling you guys this, even though I hate saying, like, telling people, like, half of my new friends, I hate telling them the story. But hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like down below. Also comment any videos I should do. Subscribe if you're new. Join my family. You know, like, join my fam. The fam squad. That's what I'm going to now call you guys, the fam squad. But join the fam squad and turn my post notifications on, and so that way you won't miss any other video that I post. And share with all of your friends or family. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys in the next Storytime video. Peace.
Going on, hey, going on. Oh, sauce it up, you too much, ain't enough, ain't enough. Where you from, throw it out.